A new school year means a fresh start. For families that are looking for a new path to help their child succeed, K-12 could be the perfect fit. K-12 powered schools offer tuition-free, accredited, online public education for students in kindergarten through 12th grade. They know learning isn't one size fits all and will meet your child where they are. K-12 has been a leader in online education for over 25 years. They provide everything a student needs to feel safe, motivated, and thrive in their learning environment. With flexible education options tailored to each child's needs, interests, and goals for the future. K-12's dedicated teachers are trained in virtual instruction and provide real-time support. Plus, students will belong to a vibrant online community with opportunities for extracurricular activities to help them connect with peers and explore interests, all in a setting that works for your family. See how K-12-powered schools can help unlock your child's full potential. Enroll online today at k12.com/FWD. That's the letter K, the number 12.com/FWD. K12.com/FWD.
Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. It's a podcast to do with my husband. For the last time in this studio this week, I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan Evans.
A train in the house.
Yeah, Alan's getting ready to hit the road and leave me. Next time you hear us on the podcast, we're going to attempt to do one of those over-the-phone interviews. We've done it before, but it's been a long time. You've got to show me before you leave.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Yeah, Alan made me think it was a last-minute decision that he was going to Sturgis, but come on, we all knew he was going to go back to Sturgis this year, and that's the reason why we have 3 Harley Davidsons sitting in our garage, and I'm just scared what you're going to bring back this time.
Hard to believe it's been a year since we did that, or I did that trip last year, but it's for charity.
This trip is for charity.
I'm doing it. Well, I mean, let's be real. There's fun stuff to do up there.
Yeah, you're fundraising as well, but please don't buy any more motorcycles. That's all I ask.
No, I'm not going to come back with a new motorcycle.
Thank you.
No, maybe some new parts, maybe some patches, maybe some T-shirts.
Yeah, maybe you could just put feelers out there to see if anybody's interested in buying one of your motorcycles.
Well,
turning a nice little profit.
Well, that probably won't happen. But you have told me and been very explicit to not buy you any more motorcycle stuff.
I didn't need any more motorcycle stuff. I love what I have, but thank you for all that I have.
So I don't want you to have your feelings hurt if I come back and,
It's okay.
No souvenirs.
It's okay. It's really okay.
You sure?
I'm positive.
How about a little Mount Rushmore paperweight?
Where am I going to put it? I don't need any more tchotchkes.
Tell you where to put it. Yeah.
Just you come back in one piece. That's all I could ask for.
Yeah, well.
It's my favorite souvenir of all.
No one wants to come back in one piece more than me. Trust me.
Yeah.
But so I'm going up. That's one thing we're going to talk about on the podcast. Kind of the Sturgis and what's happening up there with Operation Once in a Lifetime, and talk about Operation Once in a Lifetime and what they do. Today was our last day with the boys for summer.
Yep.
Summer's officially over here at Evans Manor. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about something that happened today. And I got a phone call. And this is a phone call you never want to get. So do you want to start with that? I know we've got that. We've got Sturgis. Oh, and we may... if we have time.
Well, you've already teased it. You're going to have to.
We may get into Amy's big box.
All right.
Amy
Wilkerson always comes through.
I love her boxes that she sends, and we're going to tear right into it.
Is this for your birthday?
Yes.
She was just a little tad delayed.
She's one of our
belated.
very best customers and presidential status.
Yeah.
She sends a lot of nice things.
And just when I thought celebrating you was over.
Right.
Here we go again.
She sends me a lot of lewd memes.
She does.
She's got a great sense of humor, and I appreciate Amy. I appreciate all our
In
very
fact,
best
if
customers,
something ever happens to me and Mr. Wilkerson,
oh, come on!
I'm just saying, y'all
Don't
might
say
be,
that.
y'all might
No.
actually be soulmates more so.
I don't think that. No, I love Amy. I love Amy as a person.
Yeah, but y'all are like almost the same person.
But you know what? She has a big ranch. You know, Amy has a ranch.
I know, with donkeys.
I know.
And such cool things. That would be the dream life.
She's got
plenty of room for you to park your Harleys.
Yep. She's got head of cattle, horses.
Yeah.
I
see something here.
3-story farmhouse
Just
with an
if
elevator.
Something happens to me and Mr. Wilkerson. That's all I'm saying.
But here's why that would never work.
Why?
She likes Larry.
My dog?
Yes, more than me.
Oh, well, he's part of the package deal.
He is
if
part of the
something
package
happens
deal.
to me, who's going to take care of Larry?
Okay, well, switching gears here, seguing into, I took Dylan to baseball practice this morning. They had their first fall practice.
Even though it's 100 million degrees and still August, but they got to get geared up, right?
Oh, man, they were running laps at the end of practice. Ooh. Dylan was kind of lollygagging a little bit.
Yeah. Got a little chewed
Coach got on him a little bit. Said, "Come on, Dylan. Keep running. Don't stop before home plate." I was kind of joking with Dylan afterwards. Like, "Dill, what are you doing stopping before home plate?" I said, "Coach was yelling at you." He said, "Coach yells at everybody."
Coach yells at everybody. See, that's the thing. I guess maybe there is a little different. If I was yelled at by a coach, I would just start crying. But he's like, we just get yelled at. That's, I guess, growing up in sports.
But so I dropped Dill. I watched for a little while, but then I went over to Starbs that's really close to the field and was having a cup of coffee, just sitting there. Phone rings. It's Kellie Raspberry Evans.
It's me.
And I wasn't on the pot. I wasn't
Thankfully.
I wasn't on the pot. I wasn't midstream.
As I've told Alan, when he answers the phone, very frustrated because I'm interrupting him as he's peeing or pooping or whatever. And he's like, I was like, you don't have to answer just because the phone's ringing. If you're doing something else, right? Just because your phone is ringing, you're not obligated to answer it. Although I'm glad you did answer it.
But here's why I do. Here is why when Kellie calls me, I'd say 99.9% of the time, I don't care if I got one hand on my dingus, another hand on the phone, I'm going to pick up the phone and talk to my wife. Kellie Raspberry Evans's big mug comes up on my phone. I say, "Hello?" And I hear sobbing.
It wasn't sobbing.
No, it was sobbing. It was crying and sobbing.
It was nervous.
And babe,
yeah,
the feeling in my chest.
Oh,
we're going to let you tell what happened. This isn't about me. But
I am curious as your reaction.
When your spouse calls sobbing and crying, I had this feeling in my heart that, oh my God, she was in a car wreck. That's it. That's the first thing that I thought. And I was like, what's wrong? What happened?
Wasn't that bad?
And then tell us what happened.
It wasn't car wreck bad. It wasn't Anne Heche bad. Oh my God. Did you see that accident with Anne Heche, the actress? The one that used to be with Ellen DeGeneres? She was drunk and driving like obscene speeds through residential area outside of LA, crashed through a house. The house caught fire. The car caught fire. Thankfully, the woman that lived in the house was in the backyard, but they had to pry Anne Heche out. She was on fire. It's very critical condition. I don't know what she's doing today, but it was a critical situation. But that wasn't. I digress. When Alan said that, it made me think of that. Okay, so I've been trying to walk 4 miles. I have been walking 4 miles a day for 6 weeks. 6 weeks I've been putting in that effort. And, like I did this Instagram live the other night, if you join me, people are slipping in my DMs asking me, have you noticed any changes, anything? And I know what they're asking is if I've lost any weight. And the truth is I haven't lost a pound. Alan says he notices my legs are getting stronger. And I noticed my stamina is getting a little better, but it hasn't been the weight loss miracle I was hoping for because I'm going through menopause, and that's been a real struggle. But I'm still sticking to my commitment to walk these 4 miles a day. So Alan was gone with Dylan to baseball. Colin and McKellie are still upstairs. And I just and I said this in my Instagram live the other night, it's not anything against anybody else. I want to walk by myself. Mm-hmm. I like going at the speed I want, listening to the music or podcasts I want. And I don't even like to walk the dogs because the dogs slow me down.
Because you don't want to deal with Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Right.
And we know who Tweedledum is.
Well, and they stop to pee and sniff and stuff like that. It just throws my rhythm off. But
When they do that, I just keep walking.
I know you do, honey, but I'm a little bit more part of the pack.
Less prickish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want them to enjoy the walk, right? So when I get ready, sometimes I just leave them and I know they're upset, but they get so happy. Zoe starts like, she's so excited. Larry's jumping up like he's a puppy again. I'm like, all right, I'll walk him for a mile and a half, then I'll come back. So that's my routine. So I got my fanny pack on. I got my poop bags in there. I put on my music because my earbuds were not charged. So I put on Janet Jackson, It's All For You. That was the first song playing. I leash him up and I head out the front door. And I hang a left. I hang a Louie.
Hang a Larry.
Hang a Larry.
Hang a Larry.
And I'm not even 3 doors down. And typically when I first start walking with the dogs, they're so excited. They're ahead of me. They're excited to go. And Zoe's always, man, she's always out front. And Larry's usually keeping pace with her for about a half mile or so. And then he starts kind of tiring out. And then he leans back. But this time I was like practically dragging him. So I turned around to see, I'm like, what's wrong, Larry? To see if he had maybe something stuck in his paw or if something was wrong with him. And as I turn around to look at what's wrong, Larry, I trip over the sidewalk. And it's not like one of those where the root system is up into the sidewalks. It's just a little lift. And I start falling. And it happens so quickly. And I'm just pavements in my face. And I'm like, oh my God, not again. I mean, it's not funny. I know it's sort of funny, but it's not funny.
No.
I fall all the time.
Well,
and somebody messaged me and it's
all
like,
the time.
Alan, we've made jokes about
you
how much I fall.
more than I guess average. I don't know.
People are trying to be helpful. And they're like, in my DMs, you might need to see someone about your balance. It's not about my balance. I'm tripping. I trip over something because I wasn't looking or I didn't see, or the water. I remember when I fell in the mall, there was water on the marble floor. I fell in the Dominican Republic, marble floor and water.
York.
I fall all the time.
New York, you hit the curb.
New York, I tripped over a curb. Here, I tripped over a sidewalk. But I'm lying there and I hurt. And I dropped the leashes, of course, because I thankfully I didn't brace myself with my hands. I didn't have time to do that.
I'm glad you didn't.
I landed on my hand and on my knee, and I've got a little knot on my arm, just a little one. But the way I crumpled, I really hurt. Like my right breast all the way down to my ribs hurts really bad. So I don't know if I cracked something, bruised something, jarred something, broke something. I don't think I broke something. I don't think I'd be able to take a full breath if I broke something. But it hurts really bad.
It's sore, huh?
It's
like
very
everything.
sore. So anyway, I'm lying there and Janet Jackson is singing All For You. If you really, and I'm just like, that's the last thing I need to hear right now. So I'm trying to unzip my fanny pack. I get it. And the dogs, thankfully.
Just looking at you.
Well, they didn't run off, thankfully. And I stopped Janet and I call Alan. And I didn't think I was sobbing. I think I was just upset and in shock at what happened. I was like,
you were sobbing.
I think I sounded like I was sobbing.
You never sob and cry,
but I didn't.
but you
but
did.
I wasn't. There was no water coming out of my face.
You were sobbing.
And I was just like, what did I say? I fell.
You just the first thing you said.
I fell again or something.
You were like, honey, and you were, hey, I fell, and I was like, what? Where? Where are you?
I'm
what
like
happened?
literally 3 houses down.
Are you okay? Where are you? Yeah. And Kelly said, I'm 3 houses down, and Dylan's at practice, and I'm all the way in Allen. So I called Cole immediately after I got off the phone with Kelly. I said, can you get up? Are you okay? I called Cole and I said,
yeah, so I can get up. I'm going to go home. And I gathered my things, because the dogs thankfully didn't take off. So I was just going back to the house in slow motion because I was hurting.
So I told Cole, I said, hey, here's what happened. Kelly's hurt. Run outside and look down the street. I don't think she's going to be far, but help her in, okay? Because I can't get back over there. I'm all the way in Allen. So he said, okay, Daddy, I got it. So he went down what was he outside?
He was outside down the sidewalk before I got there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he's like, are you okay? I was like, I was just like, yeah, let's go. My voice is like this. Because I was just so shaken by it. And it's just upset. He's like, man, I can't believe this happened again. So anyway, I come inside and he's like, "Can I get you an ice pack?"
Oh.
And I was like, "I think I'll be okay, buddy." And I was like, "Yeah, get me an ice pack." And then while I was asking him an ice pack, he was standing at the kitchen sink and he was wetting paper towels for me to get my bloody knuckle wiped off and my knee. It was scraped up. And I just got in the recliner and I kind of leaned back, which hurt. And then Zoe jumped, because they want to be with me. I'm part of the pack. And when she jumped on me, of course, she hits my rib and it goes pop.
Oh, geez.
So I don't know. Maybe my rib had been popped out of place and she popped it back in place, Alan.
I don't know, babe.
Maybe that's what it was, but something popped.
Oh.
And I just kind of laid there and just felt sorry for myself for a while.
Well, I'm sure it's part, like you said, part embarrassing, part you're stunned.
Nobody saw me, and I could have not talked about it, but it hurt so bad. And, Emma Kelly, we're supposed to go back to school shopping for her today. And I'm just like, I want to try to do something. And I could either lay here and hurt or walk around a little bit and hurt. So I took the 2-and-2 Tylenol Advil combo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have any leftover pain pills. I'm really bad about taking medicine. I never finish a prescription. So I thought maybe we'd have something, but I don't. I think I might have an anti-inflammatory. Do you think that would help? I don't know.
I don't know, babe.
Maybe.
I had some high-powered stuff, but I used it all up on.
I know with ribs, there's nothing they can do.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, he's joking.
Kidding. Just kidding.
I know with ribs, there's nothing they can do except give you pain pills.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well,
if I can get by without taking heavy drugs and I could just do the Advil Tylenol, I'll do that. But, it could, like Alan and I've said, it could have been so much worse. I could have hit my head, could have hit my face. I could have, it could have been a lot worse.
Well, yeah, that's what I told Kelly. I said, babe, I am so glad if she had a hit like her forehead or her face like on the concrete, I said that could have been, you're out there and nobody knows because everyone's in their house. There's not a lot of people walking, and we're on a cul-de-sac, so it's not like there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
That could have been bad.
I'd like to think nobody saw me.
I think if
rather
somebody
than they saw me and just watched from inside their window.
If somebody saw you, they would have come out and they would have absolutely come out and helped.
We have good neighbors.
Yeah, well, anybody. If you saw somebody fall in the front yard, I'd run outside and say, "Well, what happened? Are you all right?" Yeah. I would think most people would do that.
I would hope so, but it's just a little hard for me. I can't really. My posture's bad. I can't really stand up really straight. Getting into a comfortable position is hard, but once I'm there, I'm fine. But moving,
well,
maybe it's a good time for you to leave, Alan, because I'm probably going to be grumpy the next couple of days.
I sent a message to my mom and dad and my sister and JD, and they're going to be checking on you this week.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I'm leaving tomorrow morning very early, so I'm gonna. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but it's kind of a bad time for me to leave now that Kelly's injured.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not. It's fine. It's just my ribs hurt. That's it.
Well,
I mean, like I said, it could be a ton worse.
They're gonna check on you.
Thank you. Thank them. But anyway, I will say this. I cannot wait to go to bed tonight. And, I love our Helix sleep mattress. It has improved everything about the way we sleep. I fall asleep faster. I stay asleep. And I think it really does help with my spine. And I think it's going to help me with this recovery from my fall too. Because in my old mattress, I used to always wake up with a sore back because I was sleeping on the wrong mattress. But Helix Sleep is a premium mattress brand. It provides tailored mattresses based on your unique sleep preferences. They've got a lineup that includes 14 unique mattresses. They've got a collection of luxury models, mattresses for big and tall sleepers, models that are made for side sleepers like us, back and stomach sleepers. They've got enhanced cooling features to keep you cool if you overheat at night. Helix even makes mattresses for kids. So how do you know which one works best for you and your body? Well, you take the Helix Sleep Quiz, and in less than 2 minutes, you're going to find the perfect mattress, and it ships straight to your door, free of charge. The setup is so fast and easy and really cool, actually. And Alan and I, after he took the 2-minute quiz, were matched with the Dusk Luxe. It's got just the right amount of firmness, just the right amount of give, because we are side sleepers. We loved it from our first night, and we think you will too. We really believe that. But Helix offers a 100-night risk-free trial. That's over 3 months. But if you decide it's not the best fit, you are welcome to return it for a full refund. Plus, Helix mattresses are American made. They come with a 10 or a 15-year warranty. It depends on the model you choose. And Helix supports military, Allen, just like we do. Also, first responders, of course, and teachers and students by giving them a special discount on site.
And Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/sandwich. With Helix, better sleep starts now. helixsleep.com/sandwich.
It's a great deal.
It really is. And we love our mattress for sure.
I'm looking forward to it tonight, y'all.
So I know your fall was very serious. No joking here. You fall like you did today, and I'm just thankful that you didn't break something or you didn't hit your head. If you had to hit your head, babe, I'd have come unglued.
Yeah.
But will there be a point?
My boob hurts.
Yeah.
Did I hurt my implant?
Will there be a point, maybe a year from now, where you take me out there and show me what happened, and then I'll recreate it?
Honestly, I don't know that I could.
Really?
I mean, I literally just turned around.
Was it like a crumple kind of?
I guess because the way I feel,
Yeah.
I feel like I landed like almost in a fetal. That's the way I guess. I don't know.
Oof.
It just happened so quickly, y'all. I talked to my best friend since 5th grade, Tommy Jean.
Tommy Jean.
She fell a couple weeks ago at the gas station.
She fell at our house.
That was Zoe's fault. You're
But-
going to blame
but
Larry
she
for this.
fell.
Yeah, Zoe tripped her going up the stairs. She fell on the very top stair, which was fine.
We
But
could have got sued.
Tommy Jean wouldn't do that.
Tommy Jean.
But she was at a gas station and she put in the pump or something. Anyway, she tripped over the hose or something. And she did the same thing. She says she just fell and everything hurt. And it's like you don't want to move for a minute because you're afraid. Did I break something? And she said this very nice man like helped her up and stuff. But it's just like, and then she was just sore for a few days. So that's probably what I'll have to deal with.
Did you have your Apple Watch on?
I did.
I wonder why it didn't do the emergency thing. Is it
What
turned
would
up?
the emergency thing do? Is it supposed to notify someone?
Well, this is another reason people don't listen to us to get technology tips. But you remember those commercials where the guy like falls and then it calls 911 or calls me or something?
Maybe because I got up too quickly.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Like if you fell and then just laid there, do you think it would have done something?
I have no idea. Or do you have to set it up for that?
We need to check into that.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a perfect example of you're hurt, you're fishing through your fanny pack to try to call me. If it had just called me and you can hear me on your watch saying, hello, then you could have just started talking to me.
We can look into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just really proud of the dogs for not running off.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
They're good.
They're not going to go too far without us. But anyhow, not a great time for me to go out of town, but it is, early August. So the 82nd Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is happening. It started on Friday, but it runs this whole week through Sunday. And I'm going up there with Patrick Sowers, retired Sergeant Sowers. He's the CEO of Operation Once in a Lifetime, and we love supporting his charity. They do great stuff for veterans, for active duty, for their families, and just all sorts of stuff you wouldn't even think of. They do stuff kind of like behind the scenes, and they're real kind of low key about it. Like they're not really loud and proud about all the things they're doing, but they do so much that just really kind of warms your heart, and makes you feel good. For example, there was a group of active duty members. I think they were Army, and one of their friends and I guess company members was killed, and none of the guys had the means to go to his funeral. So just think, a guy that you've served with and you become very close friends with.
Like brothers.
Yeah, they're all like brothers, and he passes, and you can't even go to his funeral. Well, Operation Once in a Lifetime heard about this, and they were able to bring all of those soldiers to the funeral so that they could pay respects to their brother.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one example.
I'd like to do another bedding drive.
Yeah.
I would like to do that where we just get sheets and blankets. I'd have to get the specifics from Patrick, what
he'd love that.
he needs. But, I was shocked. That's how I first came to know Patrick. When, these men and women come back from overseas or wherever they serve and they come to the barracks, they are not issued bedding.
Mm-hmm.
They're issued a mattress, but that's it. And I was shocked by that.
Yeah.
So I did a drive with him to collect bedding, sheets and blankets and pillows and pillowcases. That's how we first met. I'd like to do that again.
Oh, he'd love to do that.
Yeah.
He does an annual trip to Arlington National Cemetery and takes 50 veterans and their families up there. And he provides the tickets, the lodging, the food, and everything. And he calls it the closure trip because a lot of them have not seen the tombstones of a father or a brother or someone that they've served with. Those are just two examples. He also, he
found out one of the volunteers that he works with was military, was sleeping on an air mattress.
Yeah.
So he got him a real mattress. He finds out, for instance, if kids of military members are off, like one of the parents in the military is off serving and there's a concert coming to town, he'll get a suite and take all those kids to see Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber. It's that kind
fun
of stuff.
Fun stuff, really fun stuff too.
Helping get a house ready for, someone who now is in a wheelchair and they have to have special features to a house. They'll help with that. There's so many things they do.
I remember being on a hunting trip with Patrick and we were driving home. He was driving and he's always on the phone, man. I mean, he's always talking to somebody. And he gets a call and it's the wife of a Marine who had literally committed suicide the day before. And she didn't know what to do. She didn't know, I don't even know where to start.
Somebody just told her to call Patrick.
Just call Patrick, and he will kind of guide you through this and help you.
Because unfortunately, that happens too much.
Yeah, and she was in shock, just had no idea what to do. And I remember just listening to this thinking, oh my gosh, this is really, really heavy. And I can't believe Patrick was so cool and calm. And he was trying to help her with arrangements for the funeral and getting a flag there. And it just like really hit me, when I was listening to this. And I guess even before that, I've always wanted to help Patrick in that charity. My dad was in the Air Force for 20 years. My grandfather served. And I guess a piece of me always thought, I didn't get to serve. So I don't know, maybe a little piece of me is like, well, this is maybe my little way that I can try to give back. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to Sturgis to raise money. And if you go on my Instagram or my Facebook, I'm asking for people to sponsor me like $3 a mile. So you can contribute anything you want from $5 up to whatever you want.
How many miles is it?
It's 1,100 miles the way we're going. It's 1,100.
Oh, you're not asking me personally to give you that. That's your
No.
goal.
That's my goal.
Oh,
that's my
okay.
total.
See, that's what it sounded like. Is you want?
No. So 1,173 times $3 is about $3,500.
Okay.
So my total goal is
That's your goal.
Is $3,500.
So whatever you can contribute.
Whatever you can contribute.
Hey, if you want to contribute all $3,300, that's great too.
Yeah, bala. But no, $5, $10, $20, whatever. The money goes 100% towards the things that Kellie and I just mentioned. Things like that take resources, take money. So going up there, the trip is going to be fun though, babe. I'm leaving. I'm probably going to get up with Kellie tomorrow morning. She gets up about 4:00, 4:30. I'm going to probably get up with her so I can say goodbye and maybe make you breakfast before I go if you want me to.
Really?
Well, you're an invalid.
I usually don't eat that early, but I'll let you if you
don't
want.
have to. I don't have to.
That's just sweet of you to offer.
But after she leaves,
Maybe you can make me a mug of coffee or something.
I can do that.
That's sweet.
But I'm going to hit the road because I want to get out of Texas before it gets super hot,
Yeah.
So my plan is I'm going Plano through Wichita Falls, through Amarillo, through the very kind of top right of New Mexico, the very top north east of New Mexico, through Raton.
I thought you and Patrick were going to follow each other. Not anymore.
We are. I'm going to be stopping and taking pictures, and I need to rest and gas and
He's going to meet
water.
you at some point?
Yeah, he's going to catch up with me.
Oh.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, I'll just wait for him in Colorado Springs.
Because I think that's
somewhere.
dangerous for Alan to go that whole way by himself.
Yeah. Well, it'll be fine. But through New Mexico, then up through Colorado Springs, then Denver is where we're going to try to get the first day, stay the night, and then we're going to go Denver north through Fort Collins, Wyoming. So up through Wyoming, Cheyenne, and then up through Cheyenne to South Dakota. But before we leave Wyoming, we want to hit Devil's Tower, where Close Encounters of the Third Kind was filmed. That big, tall looking mountain that just kind of comes out of the ground. It's really strange, but it's a spot where all the bikers go to look, and people it's really cool. So we're going to see that and then go to Deadwood. and we're going to stay in Deadwood the first 2 nights. They have casinos there, and we can't get into the house we're staying at in Sturgis until Wednesday.
And that's when Jeff's coming. Bad Influence Jeff, right?
Bad Influence Jeff, who's
Coming
also
Wednesday?
a veteran. Yeah, Jeff's a veteran.
He's a Marine.
He was a Marine, and Jeff is going to come. He's going to fly up there, and we're going to pick him up at the airport.
Are you going to pick him up on your motorcycle and have him wrap his arms around your waist?
I could pick him up on the bike, but we're not going butts to nuts. If he wants to go butts to butts, we can do that.
You cannot do that. That's ridiculous.
He can ride backwards.
That's silly.
We're not going butts to nuts.
Why not? There's nothing wrong with that.
So we go rolling around in Sturgis, butts to nuts.
I'm going to say that about 5 more times?
I'm going to get laughed out of the town if I do. I can't do that.
How are you going to get him?
Patrick has his truck. We're just going to go pick him up.
Way more fun to pick him up on the motorcycle.
I'm not risking his life.
All right.
No, so Jeff's going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the plan is to leave Saturday, be home by Sunday. Jeff's going to ride back with Patrick. I haven't decided if I'm riding back or if I'm going to trailer the bike on Patrick's trailer and just ride back with him. I don't know. I'll just have to make it.
See how you feel.
I think after a week of buffoonery,
probably want to ride back or in the car.
Probably ride back in the air-conditioned truck.
Yeah, I would think.
But last year, I don't know if you remember, babe, Sturgis gave us the top 10 T-shirt list. Remember that? We did.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that bit again. All the people watching, maybe the top 10 photos of people. I take photos and we can post them on a sandwich and some lovin'. What else kind of bit could we do?
I don't know. It remains to be seen.
Top 10 patches. Maybe I can interview Aries, the one who did the bottle trick in between her buttocks.
Oh, my.
I bet I can find Aries.
I bet.
I'd seriously, I'd ask her. I'd say, hey.
What are you going to record it on your phone?
Hey, do you know who I am? No, I could just say, hey, I do a podcast with
I don't want to talk
Kellie
to Aries live and risk that.
No, I'll just do it on my phone.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be pre-recorded.
This should be 2 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, she'd be.
Don't be calling me to hit record.
Oh, she'd be balancing Lone Stars between her ass cheeks. I mean, she doesn't have time to get on the phone. So I don't know. Maybe I can get Aries.
I'll be so lucky. Anyway, so it's just me and my daughter this week. She starts school on Wednesday, so I've had to ask a fellow parent to help me get her to school. That was going to be Alan's job, but he's going to Sturgis, and it's fine. Candy's willing to help me out.
I think that'll be my job, though, like most of August, September, October, November, December, January, February,
Right,
March,
that's what I just
April,
said. It's fine.
And then May.
I just said it was fine. Did you not hear me say it was fine?
No.
Absolutely fine. We'll make it work because I know how much Alan loves it. So that's what we had to look forward to. So next podcast we'll be hearing from Alan from Sturgis.
Yeah, we'll just do the bit
all
where
the
I call.
buffoonery. Yeah, you got to show me how to work the buttons before you leave.
But yeah, we're up there to raise money though. We're working in a booth that's Jack Daniels' booth, and they let us set up in their booth.
Right.
So people come by, we tell them about the charity, we sell them the Not Your Average Operator shirts, which I have on right now. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. You know, they're all positive types of sayings on the back.
Yeah.
They're different ones. But yeah, we sell these T-shirts because people love them. They read them and they're like, wow, that is really like motivational and positive. And so we sell them for $20 and that goes to the charity.
Are you raffling off something this year?
Yeah. Patrick didn't want me to talk about it.
Okay, then you just have to wait.
But yeah, check me out on the social media. Or when I'm up there in Sturgis, we can talk about it.
Okay.
But he's raffling off something up there in Sturgis. It's really cool.
That's how Alan won the Chevelle, remember, was at an Operation Once in a Lifetime raffle.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. So
good.
So you'll want to tune into the next podcast to hear about that.
All right. Well, real quick, we're going to, last podcast, we told you we were going to go see Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Starring Brad Pitt, and we'll tell you about that in just 1 second. But first, shoes say so much about a person. They really do. And they matter. Are you trying to make a bold statement in your sneakers? You going for simple elegance in your boots? Or do your shoes say, you mean business? Whatever your shoes are trying to say, you don't have to choose between comfort and style when you pick Rothy's.
Rothy's.
Their signature seamless knit designs mean all their shoes look and feel great right out of the box. zero break-in period, and it's easy to transition from summer to fall with Rothy's. They've got so many colors that work season after season, so it's really a no-brainer to wear a pair. I own both of Rothy's bestsellers. If you want to start anywhere, start with the bestsellers, right? The Point and the Flat. People Magazine named the Point the best flat for their first ever Style Awards 2021. So that's what I started with. I got the Point in red camo, and they give my typical all black wardrobe a little pop of personality. But that black round toe, those flats have my heart because they are so comfortable. I usually keep them on instead of changing into my bedroom shoes when I get home. The Point in the Flat, seasonless, so I wear them year round. And when they need a quick refresh, you just toss them in the washing machine. And Rothy's also makes insanely comfortable sneakers, loafers, ankle boots, and so much more. And the best part is everything Rothy's makes is better for the planet. They've repurposed millions of water bottles into their signature thread that goes into every single one of their products.
Don't forget, too, there's men's.
Men's Rothy's
I've got my Rothy's, and I love them. So get both style and comfort this summer at Rothy's. Plus, get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/sandwich. That's ROTHYS.com/sandwich.
Thank you, Rothy's. All right, so Bullet Train. Now, before we came on the podcast, we're recording this after the box office weekend is pretty. They have to estimate because the final numbers don't come out until later Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But Bullet Train did debut in the top spot at the box office. It is number one.
Yeah, cool.
But kind of a weak number one. Only
really?
30.1 million.
That's weak?
That's pretty weak. But last couple weeks at the box office have been pretty weak. But Bullet Train, they said, cost $90 million to make. So they've got a ways to go to make up for that. But this is just the North American numbers, the United States numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this includes Canada. I think this is just the U.S. box office.
Good eye, mate.
So that's 30.1 million. Now, there are a couple of services like Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, RottenTomatoes.com. They take a bunch of film critics and they, give them a score, and they come out with a tomato meter. And then they also have Rotten Tomatoes audience members can also cast a vote on it. So Rotten Tomatoes did not like Bullet Train. They gave it 54%, which is considered rotten. Their audience score was 77%.
Why are critics so freaking grumpy?
Well, even the audience score was only 77%. And then there's another service called Cinema Score, and they interview audiences on their way out, and they gave it a B+. Let me just tell you, Alan and I loved it.
I loved it.
We're not being paid by anybody to love it.
No.
We were asked, we were told you could give your honest review. It was just a screening. They want to build buzz about it, and we loved it.
Highly entertaining. Funny.
So I don't understand.
Action-packed.
I don't understand. Critics are just different. They have to read in the nuances.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just had a really great time.
The cinematography here.
I just had a great time with it. And
score doesn't match the action.
I've been telling all my friends, I haven't talked to them. I'll find out from the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
Nationally syndicated.
A few of them said they were going to go this weekend based on the fact that me and Alan were just so excited about it. So I hope the people that took our advice and saw it weren't giving it a 54%.
And you know what? I was telling Kelly, I've never been a big Brad Pitt fan. I mean, I've seen a handful of his movies.
Right.
The last one I can remember is freaking Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, my.
Yeah. And I love that movie.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. But any other Legends of the Fall? That was, I don't know.
Inglourious
Was
Bastards.
that 28 hours long?
Yeah, Inglourious Bastards. I heard he did that really well. I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
But anyway, we still love it. I don't care.
But I went into this skeptical.
Yeah. But here's the thing. If I would have seen these reviews before I saw the movie, would that have tainted my experience?
Taint.
Because, that's the thing. It's like in that book, The Four Agreements, I remember, was it The Four Agreements or its companion book? I don't remember. But it was like we can be pre-poisoned, at school, for instance. If you are really excited about this class you're going to take, and another kid asks you, "Oh, what class you taking?" "Oh, I'm taking science with Mr. Peterson." "Oh, Mr. Peterson's the worst. He's so hard. He's awful. You're going to hate it."
What voice is that?
I'm just doing whatever.
Oh.
And don't make fun of me. My ribs hurt.
I'm sorry, babe.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
Can't. So anyway, that automatically takes some of the joy out of it for you. Already has you in your head, Mr. Peterson's going to be a jerk and I'm going to hate him. That's why you have to, like I was saying, if I'd seen that it got a rotten score before I went in to see it, I might have been looking at it through a different lens because I'd already been pre-poisoned.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go to into a movie knowing nothing.
I knew about what it was about.
But some of the greatest movies I've ever seen, I had when I saw Bruce Willis at the end. Sixth Sense. I had no idea what Sixth Sense was about.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting in the theater, literally my head exploded.
The whole audience did.
My head exploded.
Yeah.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I know, the whole audience when we saw it the same.
But had I known, like going in, something really big happens at the end, I would have been kind of waiting for that,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think
people love spoiling stuff, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they do. And that's why I think I was so beaten down by the last 3 Star Wars movies, the Disney movies. Let's be real. They weren't great movies, but I had heard so much negative stuff about them that I went in thinking this is going to suck. And for me, they did suck.
Well, because you were pre-poisoned too.
Because I was pre-poisoned a little bit.
But let me just tell you.
But Bullet Train.
We love Bullet Train.
Freaking awesome.
It's fun. It's about a group of, and I'm not spoiling anything, it's about a group of assassins that are on a bullet train in Japan, which travels at, these lightning fast speeds. And they all believe they're there for a different reason. And that's really all you need to know.
I'm not going to say anything else. You just got to see
it.
But
it's a fun movie. Brad Pitt is adorable. He's an adorable assassin, if that's possible. You're rooting for these assassins. If you go to see it, the guys who play Lemon and Tangerine
awesome.
These are their code names. Brad Pitt's nickname is Ladybug. And he didn't like it. That's just what he was assigned. But anyway, Lemon and Tangerine are so much fun, and they are assassins, but you're rooting for them.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a great fun ride. So that was number 1 at the box office. Hopefully, it'll make back its 90 million. I just like it.
And ladies, and some genitals out there too. Brad Pitt, because I was asked, how hot is he?
So hot.
I think Shanda asked. I was like, well, he's very weathered. He has great hair. Pretty good tattoos too, and I think those are his.
Yeah, he has a lot of real ones.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So number 2 this weekend, in its second week of release, was DC League of Super Pets.
What the hell is that?
So this is a cartoon, and I believe Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, this is his baby. And you've got celebrity voices in it like Kevin Hart, and I can't remember who else right now. But it earned $11.2 million in its second week. So let's go to Rotten Tomatoes for this one. This is a cartoon. Okay, and I get it. Like Toy Story 4 is one of the best movies ever. Was it 3? The one was it 3? I think Toy Story 3, where they were in the incinerator and everybody's just sobbing.
Was that 4? I thought that
3
was
4. 4. I don't remember. But so cartoons can be really great. This one got 72% on the tomato meter. The critics loved DC League of Super Pets, 72% compared to 54% for Bullet Train. And the audience,
they're smoking too much
audience
dope
at RottenTomatoes.com gave it 88%. And that they gave 77 to Bullet Train. And then the third movie, which I haven't seen this one either, Nope, that Jordan Peele movie about the aliens that come to a farm. It looks really fun. It made $8.05 million in its third week. This one was certified fresh. This is interesting, okay? So the critics loved Nope at Rotten Tomatoes, 82%, but the audience that follows Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 69%. So they didn't like that nearly as much as they liked Bullet Train. So I don't know. You have to take it all with a grain of salt.
What's their big beef with Bullet Train?
I don't know, babe. Maybe it's just too silly for them. I didn't think it was silly.
So,
I thought it was fun.
It's not a secret to say Sandra Bullock's in the movie.
No, she's known to be in the movie.
She's known to be in the movie.
She's just not in it as much as people, I think, expect her to be in.
Right. Now, if you do go see it, we would love to hear your opinion.
Don't pre-poison.
Okay. Kellie and I have a disagreement about Sandra Bullock.
I've just seen her look better.
And her appearance.
That's all I'm going to say. I've seen her look better.
I think she was...
She's a beautiful woman.
She was pretty smoking.
I didn't like the hair and makeup choices for her.
Well, we would like to hear your opinion on that.
But who am I to talk?
And your opinion you can always express at podcast@kellyandallen.com.
And if you go see Bullet Train based upon our recommendation and you agree with the Rotten Tomato critics, let us know about it. But we are going to stand firm that we love Bullet Train.
2 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
And an injured rib. I'm going to put that up too. Oh.
Okay, real quick, babe, because I know you're injured. We're going to just tear in to
Amy Wilkerson's gift box.
Amy Wilkerson's box.
Alan.
We're just going to tear it up. Let's see here.
Do I need to hold your microphone so you can open with 2 hands?
No, you're injured. I can do it.
I can hold a microphone.
Okay, there's an envelope here, and it says, Larry's dad.
Because she knows you hate him. That's part of the joke. I told you, y'all were kindred spirits.
Whoa, there's stuff falling out of this card. It says, and that, kids, is the tale of my very first colonoscopy. There's an old man talking to 2 young kids, and it says, happy birthday. P.S. Give Larry a big hug for me.
Welcome. You have to read the card. You read the joke.
Welcome to the gross personal story years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then you read the other things.
So, I'm sorry, babe.
You inserted
I
commentary
know.
before the punchline.
I don't know how to
That's okay.
read a birthday card.
You don't need to read her personal message to you, do you?
Do I not?
Well, I mean, that might be personal. You want to read it live?
Yeah, it says.
All right.
It says, happy belated birthday, A-Train. Thank you for always being your authentic self, and thank you for sharing your love and laughter with the A Sandwich and Some Love and family, along with all of those who are lucky enough to cross your path every day. How nice is that?
That's very nice.
Hope this is your best year so far. With love, the Wilkersons, Amy, Jeff, Aubrey, Ginger, Charlie, Trixie, Dash, Sister, Scarlett, Smokey, Rocky, and Dusty.
Now, a lot in that household.
You have to have a ranch.
So which husband, is Jeff the husband we have to knock off so y'all can be together?
I believe Jeff would be her wonderful husband, very happily married. No reason to say things like that. Let's see. What do we have here?
Is that a coaster?
Oh, it's some motivational sayings there.
That's nice.
We have some scripture. It's very nice. And a Starbucks gift card.
That's nice.
How nice is that? I think there are 2 cards in here, though.
Oh, my.
You got to be kidding me.
Can you get it out?
Well,
I have to rip the envelope, honey.
That's what she said. Good Lord. I think Amy...
It's a postcard.
I think Amy taped it in there. It says, there's 2 meerkats facing one another. It says, you're the best. I asked everyone, and we all agreed. Except for the lady who posted the helpful airline travel tips. I agree with you, Amy. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay. We have a
gift bag.
A gift bag in Amy's box.
With a pom-pom. Is that a pom-pom keychain?
Yeah, it is.
Emma Kelly would like that for her backpack, I bet.
Why are you trying to... Why are you trying to...
Don't ruin the bag. Untie the thing.
I can't. It's got a square knot in it.
I like to keep the gift bags, y'all.
Bathroom guest book. Please sign in while sitting down. Wow. So on each page, it says, welcome to my bathroom, date of visit, time of visit, the song that best describes this bathroom visit.
Oh, my.
More Than a Feeling, Push It, The Sound of Silence, Hurts So Good.
Oh, my.
That's me every morning. Blowing in the Wind, Good Vibrations.
Oh, my.
And Ring of Fire.
Oh, no.
So you check that.
Do we really want to know this of our house guests?
There's a bathroom activity bar graph. The purpose of the visit.
Oh, my.
Did you look in the medicine cabinet? A doodle section. How much time did you spend gazing in the mirror? Thoughts during the visit, and then a report card on the bathroom.
Oh, that could be helpful.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
Think ahead.
Oh, okay. Is this lewd?
Oh, no, because see how they didn't plan it out, and so the D ran off. You have to show. Yeah, it's like you need to plan ahead, really. I guess plan ahead would be maybe.
Yeah. We're not describing this very well.
Well, it says think ahead, but they didn't leave enough room for the ahead to fit on the line, so it doesn't fit. So it's just like think ahead, plan ahead.
Oh, I have a little planner. She also, good grief, Amy.
It's like a journal, honey.
Oh, it's a journal?
She always gives like, potpourri.
Potpourri.
That would have been helpful today.
Boy.
for a certain member of our household who tore up the bathroom.
I mean, he did the freaking Heath Ledger dressed as the Joker, dressed as a nurse, walking away from the hospital that he just destroyed.
And we're not saying who it was.
The Dillster.
Dylan. And he had no shame.
Oh.
No shame. We were like, when's the last time you went? He's like, yesterday.
Got a koozie,
That's nice.
dirty hooker fishing gear. Wow.
Is there more?
I think there's one more thing in her box.
All right. Don't destroy that gift bag. I'm saving it. Oh, and this is wrapped.
It's light, which means it's cheap. No, just kidding. When they're heavy, that means they're expensive.
Is that what it means?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
Well, it's wrapped, but it's in a box. And
Oh, you'll be able to open that pretty quickly. Here we go. Oh.
But see, this isn't, it's a hat, and it says, I pee in pools. But Kelly, please
Allen
vouch for me here.
never pees in the pool. He always gets out of the pool to go inside to pee. Big Al has the T-shirt that says this.
We should give that to Big Al.
No, she got it for you.
I don't pee in pools, though.
There you go. It's
You
a
can-
trucker hat.
That's a cool hat. Maybe I could wear that up to Sturgis. Think that'd cause any trouble?
I think people would laugh.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the thing about gag gifts. You got to take a chance.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Amy, and thank you, everybody, for all the birthday wishes. The birthday
Thank you to
still
the
keeps
future.
going.
Thank you to the future Mrs. Walter Allen
Stop
Evans.
it. Say that.
You never know.
Oh, my
You never
goodness.
know. Hey, if I fall a few more times, one time it's going to be the big one. As someone DM'd
You're
me.
not going to fall again.
Somebody DM me because, I've been keeping accountability on my Instagram and people like check in. You're motivating me, Kelly, to walk. And I posted, I'm not going to walk today because I fell. And someone DM me. She's like, it really is scary to fall at our age.
At our age?
Yeah, that hurt me to laugh.
Oh, sorry. babe.
Yeah. I don't want to cough or laugh, but I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it does hurt to fall at my age.
Well,
and she wasn't
whether-
being mean. She was like, it is scary.
it doesn't matter. If you had fallen like that when you were 35, you're just not used to taking a shot like that.
Yeah, it was pretty jarring.
I mean, you met the cement and the cement won.
It's just it's weird. Falling is such a weird experience. And I've had it, unfortunately, way too many times that it's just like in a split second, you're just face down on the pavement. And it's just so weird how it happens that fast,
Remember the one time we were walking and we kind of laughed about this on the podcast because fortunately nothing happened.
Is that the New York one?
No. You and I were walking. You tripped. It went, you hit your foot and you went, oh, and then your arms were doing the windmill thing.
Yeah, and I caught my balance.
You caught your balance, but you didn't fall. So we've been on a walk together where you almost fell.
Yeah.
And then I fell in the K. Roger parking lot when I had the monovision contact in, and I was like, screw this.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I couldn't see
Not giving up walking because of this, but I don't know when I'll feel like walking again, but we'll see. I'll try again tomorrow.
And last little note that I have on your walking, you don't drag your feet. So that's why I don't understand why you fall so much.
I guess because I turned around.
You're
I
not
just
a foot dragger, though. You know some
No.
people trip a lot because they
Yeah.
drag their feet?
No, I'm not a foot dragger.
You're not.
But I guess when I turned my body to look back at Larry, I guess at that point I dragged my feet because I was
Yeah.
off my rhythm or cadence or whatever you want to call it. But
Gosh.
anyway,
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
me too,
Well,
for the most
well,
part.
kind of okay.
I just don't want to cough and I don't want to laugh. So don't be funny.
So I guess me
I
getting
should have warned you that at the beginning of the podcast, but apparently it wasn't necessary because here we are at the end.
So I guess me getting on top.
joking.
I guess me getting on top of you before I go to Sturgis is out of
Why
the
would
question.
you do that?
I don't know. Maybe we were gonna play
Well, what?
play steamroller.
I don't even know what that means.
Come on.
Don't know what that means.
Come on.
All right. Well, Alan and I are going to go now. Actually, Alan has a very important errand to run. He needs a miniature cooler for his motorcycle ride to keep his beef jerky and protein shakes cool.
I do. These are the things you got to think about.
I know you do. I'm not making fun. You really have to do that.
I don't have an air conditioner in my car, so I gotta keep some drinks cool. So if I get really thirsty, I can pull over and
Yeah.
have a protein shake or something. So yeah, I'm gonna run over to either Walmart or you think Academy Sports and Outdoors. You think they're still open? Or?
On a Sunday night, I don't know.
Probably not.
We'll see, but I love you and I'll miss you.
I love you too. I love you desperately. Love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
Love Amy Wilkerson desperately.
And, yeah, you do.
And Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff Wilkerson.
We keep sleep with one eye open, Jeff.
Oh my gosh. I love Jeff Wilkerson and Aubrey Wilkerson and Ginger and Charlie and Trixie and Dash and Sister and Scarlett, Smokey, Rocky, and Dusty.
All of them.
But I'm sure from Sturgis, we will podcast
You
again.
will.
Yes, real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.